You cannot be serious. That's got to be like the worst game I've ever seen. Literally the worst game I've ever seen. All right, let's just play our usual stuff. B3. Wait, is this someone playing in the Olympiad? Wait, I think I played this person, right? Yeah, I played this person last week or 2 weeks ago in the Beefeater, and she got a good position actually. I mean, I eventually won the game, but she played quite well. I don't know. I mean, yeah, as far as LA goes, I mean, should be interesting. Who knows? But yeah, I wish her nothing but the best, obviously. So I'm gonna play Queen B3 or Bishop F4 here. Actually, wait, I think Bishop F4 and Queen B3 is what I played in the RCC. So yeah, I go Queen B3 and I hit the pawn here. Yeah, I played her last week. I think it was in the early, or not the early, the late title Tuesday. Okay, so this is what I had in the RCC. Ideas to hit the pawn. Bishop F3, Queen B7 is good. Bishop D6 is what my Iranian GM friend played against me. So yeah. Oh, Lev is playing in the Olympiad. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, so this is the thing though, but I can still take, can't I, and take the knight, or am I crazy? Bishop G2. Wow. No, I can play Bishop B5 here or just take. I think takes and Rook G1 must be the right approach though. Let's go here. It's still theory. No, this is not theory. Problem with this, I think, is I have Queen B7 and I can play Rook G3 and Rook E3. I mean, this looks very, very bad for black. Yeah, I think this is over. I mean, maybe there's Bishop F3 H5 or something, I don't know, but it looks very sketchy. Very, very sketchy. Let's see what's gonna happen here. TT what? TT yeah. Yeah, I think she just got confused in the opening. AMD huge loss. Yeah, I mean, I was looking at both of them on earnings. I mean, I was looking at AMD and PayPal on earnings. I was looking at both, and I don't know, somehow I had a feeling that PayPal was much more likely to have that feeling that PayPal was likely going to do something special, and I mean, I didn't really feel it with AMD. Thanks so much to Alon for the 19 months. Yeah, this just hangs a pawn, doesn't do anything. My hair is looking much better this evening. Oh, thank you, appreciate it. Yeah, I'm trying. Okay, knight takes e5, so I can take. I can also go bishop b5 check. I don't know, takes just looks right. And I assume I just check, and I mean, probably I just develop. I just go into like knight d2. I'm going to trade, and well, I could have also. I should have just taken the pawn. What am I doing? That was just a free pawn on d5, but I'm still up a pawn here. It's very hard to see any world where I'm not just much better, if not winning here. I mean, I think I just trade and like castle, play knight f3. Hard to believe that this is okay for black. Knight f3. I have knight d4 here. Actually, f4 was better. f4 is a much better move objectively. Oh, maybe I still have knight g5. Let's go here. Now I check, and now, I mean, now it just collapsed. So I have e6 next move. I guess I just take. I can take on e6, and that's all she wrote. Thanks so much to Bearded Barnesman for the 7 months. Thanks so much, Bearded Barnesman. Although bishop c5 is not a bad move. Although, wait, I can just tickle with the check. And now if king d6 is mate, king d8 loses. Yeah, it's just over. Thank you so much to Perky Panda for the prime. Thanks so much to a Perky Panda. Appreciate it. Thank you. All right. Good start. 1 up, 1 down. 10 more to go. Or actually, yeah, I just take and go rook g4. And now I guard the rook, and yeah, it's just over. I mean, I'm up what? I'm up so many pawns here. I'm up what, 3 pawns? It's just not happening. So check. I like her spirit. She's still fighting on, but unfortunately, it's just not gonna happen. Okay, I'm up what, 5 pawns now? Go check. Go check. And checkmate. There we go. We get the win. All right, good first game. 1 up, 1 down. Let's see who else is still playing. Daniel Naroditsky is playing against Mr. Mikhail Mikhail Golubev. Sorry. Apparently, Rook BB2 is a draw, but I don't really expect him to find it. So let's see. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's sorry, he's playing Golubev. Sorry, wrong name. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Daniel hides the king behind the pawns. Anyway, so Daniel wins the first game. I got the name wrong. Sorry, you guys. Got it completely wrong. Danny gonna tear down a wall. Oh, by the way, people said Stalin. You know the name of the Indian guy in Tamil Nadu? His name is Stalin. That's his actual last name. I saw it somewhere. I saw an ad. They showed the ad from the Indian Times, and one of the main people in Tamil Nadu, his name is actually Stalin. Like, actually, it's like NH Stalin or something. I forget his name, right? Yeah, no, I'm not joking. It's serious. MK Stalin. That's his actual name. MK Stalin. He's the chief minister of Tamil Nadu. It's MK Stalin. Like, what a name. What a name. The chief minister of Tamil Nadu. His name is Stalin. Just comical. All right. See, Grishuk is still playing. Let's watch Grishuk. Grishuk has an extra bishop, so of course he's gonna win. Thank you so much to Moses for the 19. Thank you so much to Lucas Salvador for the prime, and Piyush Bahel for the 10 months. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Daniel did win, yeah.
Just took $5 out of Bezos's pocket. Thanks.
But anyway. Face it, you're addicted to love. Face it, you're addicted to love. The other problem for white is that black has all these dark squares. So as long as you can keep everything on the dark squares, white, the bishop can't touch anything. He's actually named after Stalin. Well, yeah. Wait, Michael Saylor has resigned as CEO of MicroStrategy. Oh wow, he's out. I mean, I guess that means Bitcoin finally did him in. They must have taken a huge loss, right, on their Bitcoin investment. You can search it with Tastic for the 29. I mean, what's it? MSTR is a ticker. Let me take a look. I mean, it's probably down. Oh, it's only down 2% on that news. That's interesting. -2. They're only minus 1.5%, so it's not actually that bad. Interesting. Yeah. Oh, they're down to 61 million in cash, and they lost 196 last quarter. Okay. Yeah, you have bishop e2, f1, g2. Very, very simple here. You know what's worth noting is this pawn was on h2. This is actually a draw, by the way. If this pawn is on h2, this is actually a draw. White can just wait forever on the light squares, and you can't do anything. You just keep sitting forever, and it's a draw. So anyway, it's worth noting. With the pawn h3 is winning, of course. So yeah. All right, Tani is playing. Tani. Oh, we have El Clasico. Ends in a draw here between Tani and Marco Reale. Okay.
Took $5 out of Bezos's pocket. Thanks. Thank you for the entertainment.
Thanks so much to Hassan Shahriar Chowdhury. Oh, this is beautiful. Oh my gosh, this is so beautiful. You have queen f3, f7, h7 mate. That is so beautiful. Oh, that's so beautiful. You make the queen and you go check, and if king here, it's mate. And if you go the other way, e8, it's checkmate. Same thing, e7, because the bishop's in the way of the escape square. And if you go bishop f4, it's also losing, because after takes here, I just go check, swap the queens, and I make a new one. All right. Okay, so a couple games left before we start round 2. Yo, what's up? Not much, just chilling, having a good time. We're playing in Tilted Tuesday and going from there. Players are happy about the arrangements of the Olympiad. They really like the Indian hospitality in Chennai Olympiad. Well, I mean, the amount of money that's been spent in India on the Olympiad is massive. They've spent a huge amount of money, which is not really, it's not possible to replicate that, if I'm being frank, in a lot of places. So it's good that that they've been able to do that, but that's not what it's going to be like for a lot of Olympiads. It's probably, I would bet 20 million. Who knows what the actual figure is, but I bet it's like 20 million based on just when you see like all the stuff they've had to do repaving that bridge alone. I mean, like, yeah, it's a lot of money, and that's not going to be the norm. But nonetheless, it's great that India has been able to do that. It's fantastic. Do I miss not going? Not at all, you guys. I feel very, very good. I feel very good. One thing that's interesting is there's no, I think tomorrow they play again. There's no rest day. It's no rest for the week, right? I think you have to play six rounds. I think there's another game tomorrow, and then there's a rest day. It's a lot. So yeah, no week for the weary. Okay, yeah, or no rest for the wicked. Yeah. The AICF chief said on the press conference they had a budget of 10 million. They blew past it. Yeah, I mean, I would bet. I mean, if they blew past it, I bet it's like 15 to 20 million. That's my guess. Which is just, I mean, hey, government wants to support chess. That's definitely a good thing. It's very much a good thing. Okay, what do we have? Any games still going? Goldson El Clasico ends in a draw. A lot of El Clasicos. What about this one? Okay, this is over. Why isn't round 2 started? We go round 2. No week for the week. Yeah, waiting for the Live Chess Tour. Not exactly. Now this guy's scary. This guy's dangerous. He was drawing somebody earlier before he won. Fabiano versus El Parham. Yeah, I mean, El Parham's a great player. Let's play a beef eater. It's a very beefy opening. Let's take. I believe E5 is the correct move. Queen A5 is the other move that's not very good, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Guess I'll play D6. I can obviously take at some point. Go here, knight D7, knight F6. Keep it very, very basic. Okay, so I can obviously take, I guess. I don't know why I did take, but we'll see. Guess I go here, target the pawn. I always have knight D7. Do I play the Pyrrhic Modern as black? What'd you say? Do I play the Pyrrhic Modern and Rapid? Sometimes I do. The problem is against 27 plus players, it's a very scary and questionable opening to play. Just gonna castle here, play like Rook G8. I mean, I'm marginally worse, I think, but I think I'm relatively okay because there are a lot of weaknesses here, and I have a little bit of grip on the center, so I can probably play like H5, Knight G4 at some point. We'll see. He goes Rook G1. I'm gonna go here. I don't know if this is the right move, but it makes sense. H5 seems like a logical move, so I can play Knight G4. Oh, he's got Rook G7, which I didn't see at all. But I have Queen D8. I mean, it's like, it's okay, but it's not wonderful. That's what I would say. So I'm gonna go here, probably get my king out of the danger zone if I can. Plays Bishop H2, which is a very timid kind of move. I mean, I guess his idea is to play Rook F5 or something. Knight E5 is a move. I don't really like it, but I think it makes sense here just to close down the center of the board a little bit. Would I play this against a top 10 GM? No, I would not. I mean, I'm a little bit worse here for sure, but we'll see what he does. Do I think Fabi has a chance against Parham? I mean, of course he does. Like, Fabiano's the favorite. Fabiano might not be playing well, but to say Fabi, I mean, of course Fabiano is going to be the favorite against literally anybody he plays, except Magnus. I mean, that's a silly question. But Noterbeck beat Fabiano. Yes, exactly, you guys. Thank you for that. I need that reminder, of course. I had forgotten that Fabiano lost to Noterbeck a few days ago. I don't like my position at all here. This is actually quite bad. I guess I'm gonna go h4 just to put everything on the dark square so bishop can't touch anything. This isn't good though.
Adriano for MVP.
Thank you so much to Adriano MVP for the 20 months. Thanks so much.
Thanks.
I'm just trying to put everything on dark so the bishop can't touch anything. It goes there. I mean, I can play knight e8. I can also go knight d7. I'm just gonna go knight d7 to trade some rooks. And the problem is there are weaknesses everywhere for white. I can trade. I mean, is there some reason that I can't go queen a5 is what I'm trying to work out. I think I can, but I need to be careful. I can also just play queen d6 to consolidate. I think I'm just gonna go a6 and queen d6, try to consolidate some stuff here. Rook f7. I think I just go queen d6. Yeah, I think queen d6 is fine. Because all these endgames, I can't really be worse because of the structure. Just queen f5. So now, I think the problem is that I take and go like knight f6. Not problem, but I mean now there are issues with the back rank as well long term. But this guy's good though. This guy's legitimately a good player. Thanks so much to Nate the Great for the 3 months. Thanks so much to Nate the Great. This hangs a pawn on e4. I think he just missed this. Yeah, he just missed this because now there's knight g3. Or maybe no, he definitely missed it. Now it's a matter of how do I capitalize. Maybe there isn't an easy way to capitalize though. I mean, I can eat the pawns. Queen b6 is also a move. Queen f6 actually looks like a very nice move. Queen f6 trade. So I have check and mate, so he has to trade. And this undoubles my pawn, and then I can also blockade as well. Yeah, now there's a blockade, and I think white's got... Question is, do I play knight d6 and go for more pawns, or I think I'm just going to take the safe route with e4 here. So here, blockade again. I also have knight e3. There goes the bishop, and we win the game. Rook e8 and knight d5 looks very, very clean. All right, takes and takes, 2 up. 2 up, 2 down. Very, very good. Can't complain. Let's see who else is playing. Let's watch Daniel's game. Daniel's black, and D's knights look very knight f2. Seriously, insane. Have I ever had a double TT wins? The first time they started having double TT, I did win. Yeah, first day they did the double TT, I won both. So yeah. Do I think India 2 can win the Olympiad? I mean, I think any team can win. Apparently bishop wait, actually not just bishop g6. White just has an extra bishop. Yeah. Wait, why does white have an extra bishop here? Again, bishop g6 is just crushing here. You got to do it, man. You got to do it. Okay, it does this, which is probably good enough with rook d5, honestly. Like queen g5, or actually queen g5 hangs b2, I guess, but here. I mean, if white can't win this, you can just trade and go bishop e4. I mean, if white can't win this, then rook g6. Queen h6 again. Yeah, the problem is now you have bishop e4 and just h4 h5. Rook g6 also wins. What was bishop g6? Rook g6 was game over. I guess rook h5. You cannot be serious. That's got to be like the worst game I've ever seen. Literally the worst game I've ever seen. So bad. After seeing that game, I'm gonna say like Bortnick should never have the reaction he had to the Jose game, like because he got the most ridiculous gift I've ever seen. Yeah. All right, what else do we have? Let's watch Jose. Jose wins his game. Yeah. Anyway, all right. Okay, if white doesn't win this, I'll be very disappointed. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I was wondering if you saw Bortnick's reaction. Yeah. 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 Okay, let's see. What else do we have? You just take the pawn. I mean, very, very weird. Okay, that's a big upset for Enjal's 2,900. Big loss. Parham would have won that. Indeed. Okay, so everybody's on all the big dogs, 2 out of 2. No shock there. So yeah, we're on 2 out of 2 so far. Eric Rosen on 2 out of 2, is he? Too many people. Let's go knight f3 here. Break is after the 4th round, you guys. Fourth and 8th rounds. That's when we have breaks. I guess I'll play d4. Why not? Okay, let's play e4. Who is this? This is some FM. I don't know. Econ Power. Creative username. Like no information whatsoever. Let's go e5 and takes. I think castles and rook d1 is quite strong here. Supposed to go like e6 or c6. I forgot the right move. Is listening to music while playing considered cheating? If it's over the board, yeah, you're not allowed to. And for the more serious events like RCC, also they don't allow headphones. It's Levy. Good one, you guys. Good one. I think h3 is the correct move again to stop bishop g4 because he wants to go here, trade, and go here and put pressure on the pawn. So this prevents this idea. And the bishop is also bad because now it doesn't really have the same scope. Oh, you think Econ Power is one of Daniel's regulars when he's grinding bullet? Ah, okay. He's thinking, this guy is thinking, I mean, what is his time usage? This guy's taking forever, dude. Dude, this is blitz. What are you doing? What are you doing, man? I'm just gonna go back. I mean, rook d1's also a move. Do I play e6 here is also a big question. He's using so much time that I think I'm just gonna take it slow as well. Okay, queen c7 again. I have e6 here. It's just a question of whether it's a good move or not. My assumption is it's not right. I think I should just I'm gonna go here and develop. Thanks so much to Mendived for the gifted sub. Thanks so much to Mendived. Appreciate it. a4, just bishop a2 is my idea here. c5 feels wrong. Seems very wrong to me, but now I do have e6 again. c4 is a move, a4 is a move. I'm gonna play c3 here. I don't know if it's right, but I want to cut off the knight jump maybe. Let's see, okay, he goes a4. I can play bishop a2, which I think is correct because c2 he gets bishop e6, which cannot possibly be right. So now I'm gonna go bishop f4, knight d2 and finish my development here. And I think I should just be better. Is g5 actually concerning me? I don't think so. So I'm just going to develop my knight. I mean, he has to be careful because e6 is also a threat at some point. But I think I'm just better here objectively. I also have queen e3 maybe. Yeah, I like queen e3 to target this pawn because now I think that's a blunder because now the queen guards. So now I hit him with e6 and now he's in a world of hurt. because the queen guards the bishop, and we create the good old-fashioned fossil with the pawn. Okay, so now I just take, and I mean this should be winning if I'm precise. If I'm not precise, there's still a lot of work that remains to be done, but objectively, I mean, it's hard to believe this isn't just really good with rook d1. I don't actually know if knight e4 is knight e4 is a move. It doesn't actually feel like the best move. I don't know what b6 is. Oh, he's got knight c4. Actually, wait, if I go actually, does g4 just win? I think it just win. He doesn't have a square because I'm just going to fork him with knight g5. He's got no squares and takes. He gets forked. Queen e6, same fork with knight g. Yeah, this is just GG, I think, unless I'm missing something. But he's, yeah, he just resigns. Queen can't go to either of these squares, so I just eat the queen. So he can't go there. He can't take, so I take, obviously. So I mean, if he takes, he just gets forked like this, and if he goes queen e6, same thing, just fork. And oy, disaster. 3 out of 3, good win. Let's keep rolling. Watch some other games. Let's see who else is playing. Should be a lot of games. Let's leave it on Danny's game. I do actually need to use the restroom though, so I'm gonna take a short break, and I'm gonna come back in uno minuto, you guys. Okay, it looks like Daniel's about to win his game, so he'll be on 3 out of 3 also. See, Daniel's gonna win, so I'll pull up the other game. Let's watch this one. This one is Ondraken. Ondraken's in trouble in this game. He's actually rook g1 and rook g5 looks very strong. Rook g1 and rook g5. Well, maybe it's still a draw, who knows. But yeah, rook g5 is a problem. I mean, it's probably still only a draw though, because takes here, takes, and there's rook h3 and king c5. Yeah, this should be a draw. Trade, takes, knight e2, knight f4. Takes. I don't know if I like that move. I think Ondraken's somehow gonna win this. Yeah, Ondraken's gonna win this game because his opponent got really careless, I think. Although knight e6 is one of the ways to draw. I mean, if you take, it's a draw. I mean, d4 is the only try to win. King c2, check. I guess it's still a draw. You just go king d3 and king. How do you play king c1? Oh my gosh. I mean, this guy is an IM. How do you not go king d3 there and king c2? It's unbelievable. Thank you so much to Namochop for the 3 months. Sometimes it's amazing how bad FMs and IMs play. Like, I mean, king d3 is so ridiculously obvious. Yeah. Gukesh has now surpassed Vidit. Will he be the one to surpass Anand himself? I mean, I think that depends if Vishy plays. If Vishy plays a lot of tournaments, I think it becomes more likely. If Vishy doesn't really play that much still in classical, I mean, you can go d2 or rook h1. If Vishy isn't playing that much and he maintains the rating, it's going to take quite a while for Gukesh to pass Vishy. I mean, Vishy is like what, 2760 or something. I don't know what he is exactly, but I mean, Vishy is really high rated. 2756. Yeah, I mean, 2756 is very serious. Okay, so Ondraken wins the game. Let's see what's going on here. See what other games we have going. Do I think Fabi will drop out of the top 10? Pretty unlikely in my opinion. Pretty unlikely. Why is Fabi playing so badly? Because what I said. I mean, I think it's a combination of many factors, but I do think it's sort of what happened at the end of the candidates combined with this ridiculously shocking decision that Magnus made. I think that is playing a huge role. Like, people will say, you know, that that's not what it is, but I think for Fabiano, there's, as I said earlier, there's just so much reflection you can do on the candidates tournament that just makes it very rough. I mean, for the last 7 games of the tournament, Fabiano can really look at it and see like what ifs. But I think and just like everyone else, Fabiano's like, I mean, Magnus is going to play. That's it. So he goes for broke, doesn't work out, and then at the end of the day, he's left wondering why he took those chances because Magnus obviously is choosing not to play. So yeah, have I heard a speech about Warren Buffett? Have I heard a speech about Warren Buffett talking about Fisher Spassky? No, I have not actually. If you link to that, that'd be cool to listen to. Be really cool to listen to. All right, here we go. Round number 4. Okay, we're playing Shima Stream. This I believe is Shimanov, right? I'm gonna play the Karo Khan here. Thank you so much to Bugger TV for the 4 months in HK Genetics. Thank you so much. Yeah. I guess I'll take with a pawn. He's gonna play this one. This is one of the old lines. A6 I think is correct still, and I believe knight c6. I played this for some brief window of time. I forget when. I very briefly looked at this knight e5 line for white, and then I chose not to play it. He goes there. I mean, I can play knight f6 here. Takes an e6 with bishop c5 is also fine, but it's not what I want. So I think I'm just gonna go here and then e6 or something. He plays bishop f4. I think just e6, and I mean it's just very standard stuff. Bishop d6, knight e7. This is not exciting, I'll say that. I think this is okay. But I was a knight g7. Okay, now the question is which square do I go to with the knight? I mean, takes is fine. I think knight g7 is the most conservative and most solid move, so I'm gonna play it. Just castle, why not? I could have also taken and played d4 maybe, but I don't know if I trust it. Thanks so much to Jaboy Vincent for the 15 months. Thanks so much to Jaboy Vincent. Surprised he's thinking here. I guess he's debating whether to capture or not. He does capture. I have multiple ways to play this. Now takes is the more aggressive and a much more dangerous approach for sure. Multiple captures. Knight c6 is very, very solid. Nah, I don't want to be solid. I don't want to be solid. I'm gonna play the riskier version. And it goes knight b3. I'm gonna go f6 and takes and e5. I don't care. I mean, it's definitely far riskier, but I'm getting a big black center, and as we know, that's worth a lot. Can you explain f6? I'm trying to build a big black center here with the pawns. It goes knight c5. I mean, a5 looks correct, of course. And the thing is, how do I do this? Because I think I want my knight on g6, but then he has g3. No, I think knight g6 and bishop h3 and e4 f5 looks quite scary, actually. The thing is, he's got a great knight on c5. I mean, f6 is to build the center, though. You just want to build the center, and I'm out of the center. I have castle, so it makes sense. Why not? Let's put a knife on f4. Go e4. I have knight h3 maybe. This looks a little bit scary for white, I have to say. A little bit scary, but I mean, he's also got play on the queen side too. Just c4 logical. You can always play knight e6. I'm gonna go h5 h4. Just carry the h pawn is gonna start running. Rook c1, knight b7 I guess is his threat. I mean, h4 is still a move even here, but I think it's too much, so let's go here. Just want to cut off knight b7, put pressure on the pawn. I mean, I can still play on the king side whenever I want. And rook a8 he maybe could have taken, or played b3 and taken, so that's why I leave the rook here. c3, interesting. I mean, rook b4 looks like an obvious move, but I think why not? Let's just go h4. I always have knight e6 if I need it. I don't like that move actually by him. I play h3 g3 knight e6. Messy, very messy. Play rook b4, but then he goes a3. I actually don't know what he's doing, so I'm just gonna play rook a7. I'm a little confused here because I don't know what his actual threat is. Yeah, okay, I'm just gonna move my king out. I'm just gonna ask my friend what his next move is, because I don't know what his next move is here. Goes knight a4. Okay, so now he wants this, but I mean, I have queen b4. Isn't this just bad for white, or am I crazy? Or no, he's got tricks. I should have played h3 g3 first too, but whatever. Wow, rook d1. Wait, I mean, I can play h3 somewhere in here. Or do I trade and play h3 is also... Do I trade, play rook b4? I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. I think I'm gonna go h3 here. Really trying to make this very murky and confusing. Okay, it goes queen e2. Now if I take, no, he's got queen h5. Shoot, a mistake. So I'll go here. Just check. I can just go back. I mean, I'm trying to create something here on the. So I mean, this is very, very messy. I do think it's easier for black to play because I have obvious attacking ideas. White's the one who has to find the ideas here, so I should be easier to play, and I'm up on the clock, so we'll see what he does. He goes knight c3, which is a good move. Now I can take on g2, but I won't. I think I'm just gonna go here. Goes queen e. Oh, I had knight e6 there, didn't I? Hack. Knight e6, rook c6. We'll go here. 96 again, I think. Whoa, what? Wait, what is f3? Did he just hang the rook by accident? I think he just hung the rook by accident. Yeah, he just hung the rook by accident. He didn't realize the rook was hanging. And now I should be winning pretty cleanly. Let's go here. There we go. There we go. 4 up. Thank you so much to El Ray D for the 12 months as well. Thank you so much to El Ray D. Yeah, I mean, I think he panicked, or I panicked, or it was a pre-move or something, but it's a win. 4 out of 4. We're off to a great start again in Title Tuesday in this late one. So let's see who else is on 4 out of 4. Jose is, Danya is, all the big dogs winning. Thank you so much to Blueplex for the prime. Yeah, all the big dogs off to a good start. I blundered knight takes d5 95 times, though. Whatever, doesn't matter. It's a win. Win is win any way you break it down. So yeah, I think this, and so now this is gonna be our first break, so I will clear my head and we'll be back in a couple of minutes, you guys. Thanks so much to Gemster for the 6 months and Talented but Lazy for the tier 1. Thank you so much, appreciate it. US needs you at the Olympiad, man. They're struggling without you. That's life, you guys. So anyway, all right, no games going, so I assume we're on the break. It's what it is. Sweep Title Tuesday. We'll see if I can. Hikaru is weak. Thank you, you guys. I know. Arena King starts tomorrow. Yeah, a lot of people got to 4. Who's on 4? We got Grishchuk also. All the big dogs. Look at all the big dogs. You have Andrakin, Fedoseev, Jose, Daniel, myself, Grishchuk, Bortnik, Opar, and Dropzone. Yeah, this is the who's who on 4 out of 4. Thank you so much to Elias Sonnenberg. Yeah, I mean, it's the big dogs, the big frogs, the big dogs. It's all the same. Oh, the last game just ended. This break is going to be long. Okay, fair enough. That's just life. How it goes. How it goes. So yeah. How does the tiebreak system work? It's based on your opponent's scores, and I think if you win a game, it's something. My highest rating is 32, 33, 32. So yeah, it's gonna be a tough title Tuesday. I mean, I already have the first one in the bag, so I'm just playing with house money at this point. Yeah, I mean, I'm just playing with the house money. What's the latest movie you watched? I actually binged over the weekend. I never got around to watching the second season of Altered Carbon. I mean, I watched the first season, I think, when it first came out, but it was a show I forgot about, and I binged the second season over the weekend on Saturday evening, Sunday. So that was actually the last thing that I watched. Thank you so much to Dr. Majed for the prime and K2 the Mountain for the prime. So yeah, don't watch Altered Carbon season 2. I thought season 2 was actually in many ways better than season 1. I actually thought season 2 was better than season 1 personally, but hey, it's all relative. So Daniel's never streaming Title Tuesday. He's playing serious in this event. Hey, I mean, it's what it is. Yeah, I watched parts of Money Heist, but I never got into it. I don't know. I don't know. It's any of these things that involve like robbing something in some like extravagant like plan and everything. I don't know. It's not my thing. Strong disagree. Season 1 was much better. I mean, teach their own. I mean, I've also read the books, to be fair, so it's a little bit different. I watched The Crown. Yeah, I have. Yeah. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Now, you guys, I watched that when I was young. I watched that on TV, for crying out loud. So it's like in the old days. Yeah. I mean, seriously, the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I remember watching that on TV. That's how old I am. Yeah, me too. Before school, Smallville was also one of those shows that I watched a lot back in the day. Thank you so much, Z-Tops, for Prime. Scrubs I never got into. Way to make me feel old. Yeah, I know Chat googling TV. Yeah. Am I a long-term investor or short-term trader? I mean, most of my stuff is long-term, but I mean, I've felt for a while now that stuff was way oversold, and I was actually right on that. So I've done pretty well on some of the stuff that I added to. Prison Break was a good show. Yeah. Seventh Heaven. I mean, I can say I've watched a handful of episodes of that, but way in the old days. I don't trade futures. No, I mean, I've never gone beyond complicated option strategies. Nothing beyond like very complex. I mean, yeah, it's what it is. I did watch Lost back in the day. Yes, I did. Thoughts on Taiwan? I don't think it's I mean, I don't think it's leading anywhere. I could play Danny next round, but I think there are too many people who have perfect scores. So my guess, I mean, actually, because they base off ratings, I am going to be the #1 seed. So I guess I play like some Cesar Noda or like maybe Dropzone or Oparin if I had to guess. So I think that I don't think I can play Danny yet, but I mean, you never know what could happen. I think it's based off rating though, so it's like I think I play down. I think both myself, Andraken, Danya, and Jose play players who are lower than us, if I'm not mistaken. But anyway, all right, keep going. Oh right, and we've got a long break here, right? Because the game apparently just ended right when I came back, but it is what it is. So yeah. Have I played COD? Of course I played COD. You think I'm gonna play Jose? I don't think so, because I think, well actually wait, Jose's rating is if I look at the ratings, he's what, somewhere in the middle, so I could play Jose. I think there's a Raptus Kegel for the 10 months. Well, so wow, you got it right. I am playing Jose. Okay, let's play Knight F3 right on cue. Actually, I gotta close my blinds too. 1 second. I'm gonna play what I did before. I thought I had a good position actually against Jose in the London. I think I had a good position against him. I was gonna do this. Okay, I guess I'll just play C4 knight C3 simple chess. Yeah, everybody's playing. This is a big title Tuesday. This is a big one. Yeah, bishop b4 just seems like a waste of a tempo. I don't really understand it, so I'm just gonna play bishop d3. I mean, this just seems like a waste of a tempo for no reason. Okay, I mean, I just castle. I mean, I could have played rook c1 too, but I don't know, somehow I'm not buying this. I'm gonna go knight d2 and like bishop g3 and e4, and maybe bishop g5 was better. I'm not sure, but I mean, I think e4 is still correct here. I can always play d5. Actually, didn't he have this against Fabiano or something? I'm gonna go f3 and bishop f2 and bishop f1. I feel like he had something very similar to this against Fabiano in one of the RCCs actually. I mean, I'm not Knight f1 knight e3 is still fine. There's queen g5, which is interesting. I don't want to go knight e3. I don't really want to play king h2 either. Bishop e3 is reasonable. I mean, I can play h4, I guess. I feel like I'm thinking too long. I'm gonna play h4 actually. So knight f4, I think I'm gonna play g3 or even g4, but I think I'm okay. I mean, it's not wonderful. Now he plays knight h f4, which I think is slightly wrong. So I can go knight g3. So maybe knight g3 is not great, but we'll see. Very, very complex position though. That much is clear. Very complex. I mean, bishop g3 maybe was a little bit better, but whatever. I also have knight to f5 down the road. Okay, it does queen f6. I think now I do go knight f5 though. So he's trying to make a draw. Okay. I'll be there. I think this is okay with bishop h2. There for you. I think I'm just better here. I mean, e5 is very weak. I mean, this looks very bad for black. I mean, this knight is very tangled up. I have g3, g4 somewhere. I mean, d5 is also a problem as well. It goes there. I mean, I think g3's got to be right. It goes knight g6 logical. I can play h5. I mean, I think king g2's got to be right. He's gonna go knight e7. I go like rook a d1, I guess. I also have bishop g1. I think I'm gonna go here and just guard everything. It's a very, very complicated position here. I'm gonna play rook d1. Tricky position for both sides. Very, very tricky. Very hard to play. Wow, g5. Now that I think is too much. That feels like too much somehow. But wait, I go bishop e3. Yeah, I mean, I think this is just too much from Jose. I think he's just a little bit too aggressive here. I mean, very, very sharp, but we'll see. Pre-move X is the safe pre-move. It's very low on time too. This is not the position you want here with no time. Thanks so much to Burka Devo for the prime. Not the position you want with no time on the clock. Okay, takes. I mean, I can play cd4 here. Takes knight e7. Rook e7 takes, he makes a knight on e1, so I can't do it. So if I take, takes looks like the right move to me. I mean, I see his idea. Whatever, I'm just gonna take and go d5. I could have also traded knights, but I think my calculation is right here with d5. Yeah, I take and go d5. Now, do I take or not is also a question. I think I don't. I think king f2 is just winning because I have bishop d4. Isn't he just losing? Got rook e5, I guess. I have to be a little bit careful. Actually, queen c3 to take the pawn. I'm just gonna go here and maybe rook e1. So I can just take and take. I mean, it should be winning. Do I take f3 or not? I think, yeah, that's just wins. There we go. Very clean win. Okay, there we go. Good win. 5 out of 5. Good start. Very good stuff. All right. Okay, on Draken wins 2 against somebody. Danya draws. Opara draws. A lot of draws. Not shocking. Too many big dogs up there, so you're gonna get some draws now. See who else is playing. Thank you so much to Coach Casey for the 200 bits. Mods, no one posted a move stop. I don't know. I mean, obviously I didn't see it because I'm focused on the game, but maybe someone did. Move 19 was interesting. I don't know, but basically Jose he didn't have the right right concept in mind in that position. This is big dog chess. Yeah, let's watch Big Fish. He's also in a battle. He is better. I think he's gonna win too and get to 5 out of 5 as well. Yeah. So yeah, no, it's all looking pretty good. Yeah, I mean, okay, so Big Fish is gonna be on 3. Who else? Am I watching the Olympiad a little bit? Not a lot, but yeah. Jose's not playing the Olympiad because the Peruvian team, they had no money for travel or anything. So that's why Jose's not playing. He's gonna go King G4 and win in a move. Yeah, I mean, it's not cheap flying to India from Peru or the US, wherever he's coming from. Oh, actually, what is this some kind of funky? Wait, is this some kind of weird draw here? Huh. Oh my gosh, Big Fish walks into a 3-fold. Oh, he is not gonna be happy at all. He accidentally walks into the 3-fold. Ouch. Absolutely brutal. He's got to be really mad. He accidentally walks into the 3-fold, so he doesn't get to 5. So what, 3 of us on 5? That's pretty rough. Yeah, that's rough. Yeah, he should be pretty upset. Yeah, I'd be very upset too. Okay, how many games still going? Still some games, I guess. Okay, 2 games. What do we have? Do we have any El Clasic? What the heck? Why did he under promote to a bishop? Wait a second. Yeah, he under promoted to a bishop. I was like, why are there 2 light square bishops on the board? Something's wrong. Okay, yeah, it's checkmate because this is so ridiculous because it's like you have an extra bishop that you can't use, so you actually have to do the bishop and knight checkmate here anyway. Is he gonna sack the bishop soon? Oh, can you actually do a quicker mate? Oh, is knight g5 mate? Oh, actually you can do a mate with the you can use the bishops here, I think, in mate. But when was the last capture? Actually, when was the last capture? Wait a second, when did he promote? Last promotion was move 135, so he's got till move. Okay, so he sacks a bishop. Okay, yeah, you can cover 2 sets of light squares, so you can actually checkmate. Now I get it. Yeah, thank you so much, a master kite for the prime. Why is he trolling? I don't know, you guys, you tell me. He's still gonna win though, it doesn't matter. Yep. And now you create the L. You just create the L with knight d7, bishop d3, and b5. Bishop g6 is one way. King d6 is actually easiest because now you can cut back with the check, and yeah, it's very easy. Yeah, he has enough moves because he just sacked like one move ago. I mean, any move wins here. Bishop e8 wins, bishop f7 wins, now knight e6 or knight b7. Yeah, this also works. Just bishop e6, knight c5, and then box. Yep. Okay. All right. We should be starting round 6 in a second. I'm guessing I play on Draken, but I don't know for sure. But we'll see. Yeah. He wants the top viewed game time. Apparently, yeah. Thoughts on the Will Smith situation? What are my notes supposed to be? What am I supposed to say about Will Smith? How much have I made from Title Tuesday? I don't know, you guys. I don't know. I'm betting he's thinking, though. I'm betting he's not making the checkmate, right? Did he make the mate right away, or... Oh, now they're gonna stall out, right? They're gonna stall out for like next 2 minutes, of course. Yes, of course. So I have 2 more minutes to think about my next round. Actually, I'm just thinking about what I'm gonna do. Yeah, this is a good chess indeed. The thing is, both players are going to do it. I mean, the thing is, now the problem is, I think the guy with black's going to do the same thing. Now that's a forced checkmate. He's also going to run his clock all the way down too. This is the problem. They're both going to run the clock down. That's what you know. Like, you know that white's going to run his clock down for like 5 seconds, and then black's also going to do the same thing since he under promoted the pawn from h2 to h1 and made a bishop. So yeah. Danny says it's not the current position. I don't know, maybe it is. Oh, it's not. Okay, there we go. All right, next game. Okay, fair enough. All right. Yeah. Okay, I get drops with black. Thinking about which one I want to play. I'm gonna play the Caro-Kann again.
Thanks. Do you dream about chess positions?
I think Queen B6 and Queen A6 is still correct. Queen F3, that's not the correct move, I don't believe. Wait a second. Okay, let's go here. It seems wrong. Wait. Feels wrong. I don't know. Knight E7 is a safe move to play. F6 is the move that I'm actually considering, which I'm really confused whether it's a good move or bad. I'm gonna do it. I mean, maybe it's just wrong, but I kind of interested to see what's happening in this end game. Let's castle, play like rook E8 and rook H7. He just castles and ignores everything, which was also quite interesting. Play E5 here. Just trying to create something imbalanced. Just go here, I guess. Okay. I don't know. I feel like I'm better here. I'm a little confused by this opening by my opponent. But we'll see. I'm very confused by this opening. Thank you so much to VRLT for the 5 months. Thank you so much, VRLT. VRL, thank you. I'm really confused by this opening. So now he goes knight f4, but now it's like one move late. And now I'm also even more confused by what's going on. And I can play e5. I can also obviously take. It's such a weird position. e5, e4, queen e2. Okay, let's just go for it. I mean, maybe you're gonna... No, it takes us too much, I think. Yeah, I'm just honestly confused by this position. I don't know what's going on. And I have rook g4 as my idea to hit everything. Yeah, he takes, but actually the problem is I think I can take. I can just slide over and I'm fine. I think he missed... I think he didn't realize I could just take with a pawn, actually. I mean, it's very imbalanced. But I think I'm okay. Thank you so much to Mackie Blue Eyes for 17 months. Thank you so much. See what he finds here. Goes knight b3, which also looks wrong to me. I play e4, queen h3, rook g4 maybe, or queen h3, f5 or something. Oh, this is very strange. e4 is a move, but it looks wrong. Knight g6 is wrong. I don't know. I'm just gonna trust my instinct here and play like rook g8 or something. Take rook g8. I don't know, I'm just gonna do it. Maybe this is bad, but I mean g3 I can even just sack maybe. I don't know what's going on here. This is very wild. Oh, he's got an in-between move that I didn't see. Shoot. Hack, I didn't see that. Oh, the move. Shoot, I just didn't see bishop g5. Two. This is very messy. I suspect I'm losing somehow, but I don't see it right off, so we'll see. Yeah, I mean, it's just a very tough position to play for both sides. He goes knight f4, which I think is wrong. But I have knight f3 and maybe wait. Knight f3, gf3. I mean, this is very wild. I also have, wait, rook g2. Maybe I play rook, wait, if I play rook g5, what's going on? What is that? Wait. Did he just blunder? I think he just blundered. I think he just blundered. He's down what? He's down one whole piece. Rook c1 I just take. I think he forgot that I can capture. Oh, there we go. Check and takes. Yeah, that's good. There we go. There we go. We got the win. 6 out of 6. Crazy game. I think I was lost though. Let me go back. Was I lost? Oh, bishop takes e5 is minus 1.6. What the heck? Oh, really? This is just good for me? Wow. I mean, I guess it makes sense in a way. I have a wooden shield, but oh, fair enough. Anyway, okay. So what happened? So okay, I go here. And rook c1 is winning because the line I was calculating was this, but I think this is just a draw, right? So I just make a draw, and here he gets fossilized, of course. So that's a draw, but he can check first and then go knight d4, which was my initial instinct, I guess, which is check. Knight here, and now there's like knight some... Oh, or rook c3, of course, because rook c3 is like such an obvious move for a human. Rook c... Get out of here. Rook c3 is ridiculous. I mean, that's just ridiculous. Okay, so he goes here. Oh, he has queen c3. Oh, wow. He has like a right triangle. My man hasn't studied his geometry. Queen c3 is a right triangle that he missed. But he goes here. And yes, of course, king d7. King d7 and king e8 is just winning, of course. Yes, thank you for that, Stockfish. Yeah, it's good. I mean, I misplayed it, but it's still good enough to win. Yes, of course. Obviously, king d7 is the way you win, of course. These are 3 LA1AS for the prime. I sense your sarcasm indeed. Okay, so I'm the only dude on, well no, Andregan's still playing, so let's see. Andregan's playing. Daniel, huge battle. Daniel's losing here. Daniel's gonna lose this game. Oh, Andregan hangs E5. Daniel's gonna draw now. He hangs E5. Wow. I mean, Daniel should draw this. I mean, Daniel's a very, high quality player. He should save this end game. Yeah, just rook A6. Wow. This should be a draw. Rook A6 or something. King E3. I mean, yeah, King E4. I mean, yeah, Daniel will draw this now. Yeah, and just bishop D4 next move. Just go back. Isn't this just a threefold somewhere in here? Bishop G5 and rook F6. Yeah, now it's a dead draw. Rook F6 dead draw. Crazy game. Jeez. Yeah, crazy game. So they draw. So I'm the only guy on 6, which is useful, of course, but long way to go. King D7 is a move you can find in classical. Yes, in a classical game, I think King D7 I could find, but I mean, a blitz game where I already was fairly low on time, it's not realistic. Yeah, not realistic at all. And I also was low on time there too. Yeah. That was very romantic, the bishop holding pawns hands like that. Very funny, you guys, very funny. Road to 33 now, you guys. I mean, I think I can get to 3250 if I have a good streak, but 33 is never going to happen again. Unless a bunch of the old guys come back, like Ali Reza and Nepo start playing blitz all the time, then maybe it's possible, but otherwise there's just no chance. There's no chance of me getting to 3330 or whatever it is. Yeah, just not realistic at all. Don't forget the flying V. Indeed, 33 happened because it was during the heart of the pandemic and there were a lot of players with high ratings. Nepo was playing all the time. Ali Reza was playing all the time. There was just a lot more activity from the top players because I mean there was nothing to do but stay at home when everything got locked down. So I mean when everything got locked down, everybody was playing online. Everybody. I mean Daniel was playing all the time too. I mean so many people were playing. Now I have white in this game. I'm gonna try to go for I'm on 6 out of 6. I know a draw is fine, but there's so many people behind me and I have the white pieces. I'm gonna try to play something. Let's see. Okay, let's go E3. Why doesn't Andregan play regular 3-0? I mean, he plays all the tournaments, which is what he should play. I guess I'll play bishop B5. It's not the most attractive approach, but it's... Oops, I was about to blunder T3. That would have been really sag. Let's go here. D3, knight D2. Play classic stuff. This is just very normal. Ah, he wants to play G6. Interesting. Now I can go knight G4 here. I wonder if knight G4 is a good move, actually. Again, I don't want to think too long, though. That is the one thing. Yeah, I don't want to think too long, so I'm just going to play C4, knight T2, knight F3. I don't know if it's right even, but I don't want to think too long and get into bad shape, so... Important to not use too much time to get into trouble, basically. That's the moral of the story. But it does take, which is interesting. Knight C6 CD3 is no good. Do I take with a D pawn? B pawn is the most aggressive. But I actually think I should probably just take with a knight and just play chess here. And it goes bishop D5, which is of course very... Maybe like that just kills the game kind of. I mean E4 and knight C. I mean this problem is just very, very dry. Whatever, let's do it anyway. Oh, he goes bishop E6. I'm actually a little surprised by that. Wait, now I go F4 knight E3 though. Bishop E6 is a little bit strange. It's not like terrible, but it's a little bit off. I mean 33-32, I'm pretty sure I reached that during the heart of the pandemic if I'm not crazy, but I'm pretty sure that's when I got there. The danger is f5 now. Again, black should be completely fine, but it's a little bit spicy. A little bit spicy. Danny has a 3100 rating. Actually, no, because I'd have to beat Danny by a lot just to get to 33, and to get another 30 plus points is just not realistic. Now he does play that. I mean, can obviously trade. Knight f3 is also a move. Let me think for a second. I don't like knight f3. I'm just going to trade. I'm going to go rook d1, maybe d4, maybe f5 somewhere in here. D4 looks right. If it's not right, so be it, but it looks completely correct here. Take. Oh, he's got c4? That seems a little bit risky. Okay, let's just go f5. I'm just going to try to attack here with h4, h5, I guess. A little bit surprised by c4, honestly. I mean, I understand the point behind it, but it seems kind of risky too. I don't know if I should play b4, but I'm going to do it anyway. b4 and a3. I can't really let him get a connected pass pawn, I don't think. I'm going to have queen g4, h4. Very, very sharp. Queen b6 makes sense. I mean, I can play h4 here. Rook d3, I guess, consolidate. Do I have e5 here? I don't. I can also take and play knight f5 maybe. fg h6 knight f5 g5 rook g3 king h6 trade. Probably still only a draw, but I'm gonna go for it. So I have rook g3. I've got checkmates. I mean, I just don't think he can survive this. He's gonna have to take with the bishop, which also opens up e7 as a weakness. Probably it's only a draw, but I mean, the weak pawn should be enough. I mean, all the pawns are kind of weak for everybody, to be honest. Yeah, I can play rook g3 maybe. I can also just go h3. Should be safe enough. Probably this is only a draw, to be honest. He goes rook h4, which is interesting. Doesn't look right somehow. I mean, rook c1's probably enough to draw, but also I don't really like my position, to be honest. g6 rook d4. He goes c2. I think I just blundered. Go here. And if I get rook c1, I'm fine. I feel like I made a mistake though somehow. Yeah, I mean, I guess I go here and probably it should be a draw. Got a swap. I take queen b1. Assuming I'm not blunt. Oh, okay, so just gonna trade. Yeah, I mean, this should be a draw. Goes there. I gotta move though. I gotta move. Wait. f5 g4, I guess. I feel like I've misplayed this. I think he misplayed this. So now I get, or did I just misplay? Still a draw, I think, but a little bit shaky by me. So if I get h5 h6, I should be drawing this. Yeah, this is gonna be a draw, I think. A little bit scary at times, but I'm just gonna save it. He's gonna have to go like rook g5. Go check. Yeah, it's a draw. I mean, I definitely messed this up. I thought I was better. I was better here, right? Is d4 wrong? Oh, d4 is actually a mistake. c4 is the correct move. I was better here if I play f5, huh? Yeah, drawing at 3100, I know, terrible, right? I mean, it's just horrible. I draw at 3100, I lose like 4 points. Like, yeah, just unacceptable. Knight f5 was bad. Oh, knight c2 is my initial idea, by the way, but I thought after knight c2 there was some kind of, I thought there was like rook g8, maybe not this exact position, but like this and this. Computer doesn't care at all, which is interesting. This was actually wrong. Oh, this is actually losing. Wow. Huh. Fair enough. You learn something new every day. All right, so we're on 6.5 out of 7. Grigori Oparin won his game, so he's also on 6.5. Disgraceful, unacceptable. I know, just terrible, right? So he drops him. Is playing Ledretch. Knight b5 and then draw. Yeah, knight gets back. Sponsor disappointed the draw. I know, totally. Okay. Is there unfair chess around? Yeah, there's unfair chess. You know, the irony to Andraken having the username fair chess is that basically he played unfair chess against Kramnik. That's the irony, is that when you make a username like fair chess, you can't go around like flagging people the way that he flagged Kramnik. That's the problem with his username. So his username actually is wrong. He needs to pick a different username, because if he really was about fair chess, he would not have flagged Kramnik. So that's actually the irony in the username that he has, is that if he was really about fair chess, he would not have flagged Kramnik. Thank you so much to Hello World for the 5 months. Flagging is fair. Well, no, it's not about flagging, you guys, but he makes his username like fair chess, which what fair chess implies is talking about a lot of like the unwritten rules. Like, you don't flag people, you don't play draws out, you don't do all these different things. So when you make your username fair chess, it's kind of a bad username to have if you're going to actually go around flagging people. It should be fair chess, right? Yeah. Exactly. No, you guys, I'm not saying that flagging is a part of the game. What I'm saying is it's just ironic that he makes that his username and then he's flagging. That's the irony. No, of course you can flag, obviously, but if you're gonna make your name like fair chess or fair play or whatever you want to call it, like, yeah, it's you kind of can't really have that username. No, it was Andraken. Andraken also flagged Kramnik in a dead drawn endgame. It was rook versus bishop, I think, or rook versus knight. Yeah, both of them flagged him. Both of them did. It wasn't just Kamer. Yeah. So anyway, the Kamer flag was better. That's true. That was a better one. All right, let's keep going. Oh, look, we have another one of the El Clasicos. We have rook and knight versus rook. King c6. There's a win here. Wait, white's winning. Knight b7. Oh no, king c5. King c5 wins, and rook b4. King c5 wins again. Oh my gosh. Oy. Okay. Okay, I get Grigori. I'm just gonna play my standard, all the usual jazz, knight f3, and just keep going. Flagging is kind of fair. I mean, if they don't have the time, you did. No, flagging is completely a part of the RCC in particular. Like, I have no issue with it. I'm just saying it's funny that he makes his username fair chess. That's I'm just talking about the username, you guys. Chill. I'm not saying that like that what he did is like some huge abomination or something. Of course, everyone would do it. It's just ironic. Don't ironic me, as Joe Bava would say. Don't ironic me. Don't ironic me. Okay. It does play that. Interesting. It's gonna castle. With e4, I'll probably play like knight e1. Okay. I guess d3 makes sense here just to consolidate. Yeah. Don't ironic me, as the saying goes. I don't understand. Knight a6 seems kind of weird, actually. So I'll just go bishop b2. I'm not sure I understand knight a6 completely. Thank you so much to Chavo for the 2 months. Thank you so much. Okay, so he goes bishop g4. The question is, do I trade? And I think I should trade, actually, and play like h3. Some weakness here in the center, I think. He plays bishop d7. Interesting choice. Play e4 maybe. E4 d4 doesn't look right. D4 doesn't look right. I mean, d4 knight e5 is interesting, but I don't think it's the right approach. I don't really. I think I'm just gonna go a3 and maybe b4 somewhere in here.
Just resubbed for 3 months. At GMHikaru.
Thank you so much to Cheap Saw for the 3 months. Thank you so much. His name isn't Fair Chess on Lee Chess. Yeah, that's true. I mean, b4 is not really what I want to play. I also don't really want to play knight e2 either. I don't really like my position here. I guess I'll just go here and rook fc1. Very strange position. Okay, now he plays bishop c6. I expected that. We'll go here. e4 I can just trade. If he plays knight e6, I go knight e2. I mean, I still have b4 somewhere in here, I think. I think rook ac1 is always a move, but I'm worried this pawn becomes weak after queen e7. He goes knight e6. Okay, so now the question is, do I play b4 here? I don't think so. I think I go knight e2 just to keep pressure on e5 here. If knight c5, I go queen d1, of course. Plays knight f8. That looks very passive. I mean, I guess he wants knight g6, but okay, I think I'm just gonna go for it. Play knight e5 and see what happens here. Maybe it's not right, but I don't know. I don't really want to wait anymore. So he goes rook c8. Play h4. I can also play knight f4 here. Takes looks like the right move to me, so I'm gonna take and like stack the towers here. This is a little bit risky too, though, because there is danger on the king side long term. I think I'm gonna go here on bishop a3 as well. I think this is a little bit much by me. I think I'm being a little bit too aggressive. Well, he does it like this, which I'm surprised by, because now I get rid of the bishop, and with bishops off the board, I don't think I should be. I really don't think I should be able to lose this. I'm not better, but I also shouldn't really be worse, because there's no kingside business now, and I'm just gonna stack. Maybe I'll even do the legendary triple stack. I gotta go 1 and 2 and triple it up. Let's go here. I have queen c2, line up the triple. I also have knight f4 in here. Should I line up the triple stack is the big question. I think I actually should. Wait, but now I've got rook c5. Wait a second, that's just a blunder. That's just a mistake. He just missed rook c5, and now he can't go rook a7 because he loses the pawn. Oh, it's not a blunder. He's got rook a6. Never mind. I guess I'll go h4 and bishop h3 here. I don't know if this is right. It feels a little bit scary somehow. Maybe I should have gone bishop f1. Knight g4. I mean, bishop f1 is lurking. Bishop h3 is also lurking. Let's go here. Okay, plays g6, which I think I'm actually very happy that he does that, because now I just take and play like queen d1 and knight f4 somewhere. And I mean, I don't really think I can be in any danger. I mean, I can't necessarily win either, but go knight f4. Okay, again I have rook c5, but I think I'm just gonna play king g2. I can always play knight f4, but rook c5 is the move I want to play. I guess I'll just do it. But again, he just goes rook a6 and I have nothing. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna try to do something. Again, I really don't have much, but I'm just trying to keep the game going until we get low on time, and then maybe, oh, maybe I have some rook h1 idea, like rook h1, h5, and takes, but he's always got g5. I'm trying to just keep the game going until we both get low on time, and then there will definitely be fireworks. Okay, goes rook b4. Of course, I go rook c3. Rook c5 is always the move I want somewhere, but doesn't quite work. I guess I go here. Yeah, again, there's just There's no way to break through, unfortunately. It's just too rock solid. Somehow I need my knight to be on another square too. I'm gonna try to do something maybe. Okay, I'm gonna try something here. This is actually a little risky. Here. This is exactly what I said I was gonna try to do, is create something very complicated. Don't tell me I had queen b2. Wait. Let's go here. The rook's trapped. Wait, it's tricky. He blundered it. Yes, there we go. We get the win, you guys. We get the big win. 7.5 out of 8. Very tense game, very complicated, but we get the win. We win the game. I guess we're talking. Oh, is rook b4 winning? Oh, rook b4 is winning here. No, rook b4. He just, well, okay, everything wins. It doesn't matter, but we get the win. 7.5 out of 8. All right, guys, gonna take my second break, and I'll be back in 1 second. All right, you guys. So we got the win. 7.5 out of 8. There's what, 4 guys on 7. So yeah, it's pretty tense as we head into the home stretch. Next game against Big Shark, also mean Big Fish. Yeah, I mean, my tiebreak isn't amazing, so it's definitely gonna be a sweat down to the final finish, but we'll see how it goes. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. All right. Have I watched movie 7? No, I have not. What's going on here? Let's see. All the games are over, of course. But yeah. The streamer had a short break. The title Tuesday not allow more time. There's 6-minute breaks after round 4 and round 8. Those are the breaks that you have. Yeah. So anyway, how's that mate called, the rook and knight? I think that's called like the dovetail or something, but I'm not sure. What determines a tiebreak? The score of your opponents. That's what determines it. What if the tiebreak is tied? I actually don't know what the next tiebreaker is. I'll play Bortnik. I can play Bortnik. I could play Mechanic, Big Fish. I mean, they're all. Also, I could actually no. I beat Shima Stream, right? So he's won all the rest of his games. Yeah, Shima Stream I already beat, so I have to play one of these 3. I'm guessing that it just matters what the standings are. Arabian is when you use the knight on c6. Arabian is when you get this one. It's like the rook and the knight, like this. The Arabian's slightly different. The one with the knight on c4 and the rook on b4 is different. But anyway, all right. On the edge, not the corner. Yeah, I think it's called like the dovetail or something. That's what they call it. I remember looking at it some time ago. Bortnik snuck in there with the gift. Yeah, that is true. He did. Yes. Seeing what I'm going to do, because I mean, I am leading, but the tiebreaks are pretty close again. Tiebreaks are very, very close. I think I've only won it once. I think I've only won both one time, which was the very first time. I don't think I've done it more than once where I've won both of them. Do I watch Amaranth in my spare time? No, you guys. No, if I'm watching Twitch, I mean, thank you so much to Silly with my no Willy. Thank you so much. I think it's sort of Psycho for the 23 months. I'd say generally it's like XQC, Hassan. Occasionally I'll watch Lyric too. Those are probably the 3 guys that I watch. Yeah.
What's happening to Fabiano?
Yeah. I'll sometimes watch Nick Merckx also occasionally. Thank you so much to Kureem Pie for the Prime. The 3 girls that you watch, I mean, I have very spare. I don't have a lot of time to watch Twitch, so thank you. XQC hasn't been live in XQC hasn't been live in 2 days. Thank you so much to Puka for the 6. Wait, XQC's not been live in 2 days. That's rarer than a unicorn. I mean, other than being banned. I mean, when he was banned for a week, to be fair, but yeah. Oh, he's moving again? Okay. I hope he's still alive. It's not rarer than him. True. Yeah. He tweeted everything is falling apart. Okay. I don't know. Call him to make sure he's alive. I don't have his phone number, you guys. Yeah. If I want to start a business right now, what would it be? You know, actually I would say I know people, at least like analysts, are not big fans of what Facebook is doing, or Meta as they call it now, but I actually think like the stuff like with Oculus and VR is something that there's a lot of potential in. I actually do. Like when I played around with my Oculus recently, like I think there's a lot of potential there, a lot of potential. So that's actually what I would say. I guess the last game just must have ended very recently, because we've been waiting a long time now. Can I talk about what I think is going on with Fabiano? Do you think it's just on tilt? I mean, I think it's just a combination of everything for Fabiano. It's just everything's gone kind of wrong. I mean, I think like when he thinks about the candidates, it's just very tough, very tough, because there's so many what ifs. It's not like there's one moment. Like for me, if I really want to be like, if I want to be sentimental and look back on the tournament, the only moment that I can really look back on and be like a what if about is when I didn't play Rook takes D1 against Ding. That's the only moment in the entire tournament that I can like hypothetically do the what if scenario on. But for Fabiano, he literally can do that for the last 7 games, last half of the tournament. And I think it's just very rough, very rough. Thank you so much to Swim 19 for the 28 months. Okay, 2 games to go. Come on, or 3. When's our next round starting? Let's go. Come on, chess.com. Lots about Rajabov. I mean, yes, it was wrong what I did, but looking back on it, I don't have any regrets, because I felt like I needed to try and push for a win there, and the idea wasn't good, but I tried to get an attack, so I actually don't really regret that decision that much. The players can't leave the hotel during the Olympiad. Wait, seriously? Players are locked in their hotel? I mean, I guess it's Chennai, like it's pretty chaotic if you go out, but I mean, I find that hard to believe. How late is it in America? Okay, here we go. I get black against L Big Fish. I'm not in the mood to gamble here. I think I'm gonna lock it down. If he plays Berlin, I'm gonna lock it down. I think I don't see it. It doesn't make sense. Yeah, I'm just not in the mood. Okay, so he plays D3. Okay, he's gonna play this one. Okay, let's go here. D6 and knight D7, of course. He's gonna play knight B3. He might do his knight B3 again. I mean, yeah, he is. I'm gonna play A5 again. I mean, A4 is the correct move, as we know. Queen C8 is the correct move. This is all very standard. I think I played Queen B8. Actually, I think I played Queen. Did I play Queen B8 against him? I think I did. I don't remember if I went C8 or B8. He goes knight G5, right? So this is all very normal. His idea is to take. Now I remember I did something where I lost the pawn last time. I think it was a bishop D7. That's, I think it's just bishop D7 is supposed to be completely fine, or bishop G4. I can't remember. Or was it rook B8? I actually don't remember what the move was for some reason. I think I played B6. That's what I played. I played B6. H3. I believe bishop D7 is correct. Although I think H6 is also a move here. Okay, let's just go here. I castle. Now I can take on f4. I believe taking was correct, as I recall. a6 castles, take 6, queen h4. Pretty sure this is correct. So I can always just castle here. I also have h6 somewhere as well. Just thinking about this line in my head. Yeah, so he takes. I can obviously trade. Trade and like h6 seems quite reasonable. Or actually, wait, no, I think I'm supposed to castle. Wait, I think this is fine because I just take and take. Because the knight is so loose here. This is the problem. If this knight wasn't super loose, this isn't so clear. But with this loose knight, it gets to take time to bring it back, and then should just be a draw. Because he can take and sack on f6, go queen h4, and we make a repetition. Maybe I should have checked first and castled, but whatever. He's thinking for a long time, so I'm going to pre-move this. Queen d8 is a logical move. I think queen c7 is fine. Because if queen g3, I just go knight e8 and I'm completely fine. If he takes, I just take. Queen h4, I have h6 takes and queen d8, I believe. I think, although maybe I'm wrong. Shoot, I think I'm wrong. I think I misplayed this. Oh wait, no, I can take and take. Never mind. I can take and take and I'm fine. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, he goes there. I believe h6 must be correct. h6, rook f6, takes, king h. If this doesn't work, it doesn't work, but that's just life. He takes, I take back. He takes, I take here. Rook f1, I have f6. Yeah, I believe I just take, unless I'm crazy. Takes, king h7, or king h8 maybe. Rook f1. I'm pretty sure this is a draw. Maybe it's not, but king h8, rook f1. I have f5. So I take, takes. I believe king h7 is correct. f1. I probably should have used more time to reach this end game. I have a feeling I might have blundered this. Did I just blunder this? Shoot, I think I did. Rook f1. Like, I mean, goes rook there. Did I just blunder this? I think I did. So I mean, he checks, I go over, and then I have queen d8. Queen d8. I don't actually see it here for him. Or did I actually blunder this? Ah, shoot, maybe I did. Wait, now this is really tricky. I'm either completely lost or I'm winning. There's like no in between. h5, that looks wrong. I gotta move. I just blunder. Oh, I just hung the rook. Ah, shoot. Oh no, I'm just throwing this. Yeah, I'm just fudge, too tired. I threw that so hard. That was completely fine, and then I just blundered it. I forgot that the rook wasn't guard. I mean, maybe it's losing at that point anyway, but I completely forgot. That's very frustrating because I threw that so hard. Yeah, I mean, I just got careless here. It is bishop h5, not bishop d7 also. And it's still okay, kind of, or not? Wait, so if I take castles, this was actually how I was supposed to, because then I have queen d8 and h6. Got careless, yeah. Oh well, it happens. I'm only a half point out though. Yeah. Always losing with the Berlin, like in the Canada's. Thank you for that. Yes, I mean, I literally won. I literally won like every game earlier with the Berlin, but thank you so much, Anatool. All right. Now Daniel's the only player on 7.5, so let's see what we're gonna do. Yeah. No, it's completely fine. I mean, I'm not likely gonna win, but if I win 2 games, yeah, it's fine. Yeah, 17th month sub. Yeah, well, that's life. There you go. Yeah, I don't care if he's a 17th month sub. Yeah, thinks he can sub and talk like that. I mean, sorry, but no. I think I mean, maybe that whole endgame was losing. Rook f1, f6, check, rook f3. I guess it's all probably losing. Just thinking about this. Bishop g4 maybe, and f5. Probably all losing, yeah. All right. Still in the hunt at least. But yeah, very frustrating. Yeah, I mean, also the time situation was bad as well. I mean, everything about that game just wasn't good. But if I win 2 games, anything can happen. I mean, they're only what? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of us on 7.5. I mean, I don't think there was any way to hide the king, but I'm not sure. Yeah. I think somebody just steward for. Oh, maybe I could have played rook g8. Oh wait, no, the pawn's on f6, not f7 there, I guess. I think about the exact position there. Heck. I mean, I don't see it right off, although maybe I have king f6. Yeah, I mean, it's too hard to calculate. It's just too hard to calculate. Thank you so much to Zach CR for the 3 months. Appreciate it. All right, now I have to win this game. That is the one important part. The problem is my tiebreak sucks now. Actually, not even about Daniel, but Big Fish has a 48. I guess I'll play e5. He's gonna play the bishops. Okay, let's play this. He's gonna play this, so a5. Play here. Try to be very solid here. Play a4 and just castles. I mean, he can castle queenside if he wants, but it's very, very risky here. I think he's trying to do exactly that. So let's go rook e8. We'll go here, knight g6 probably. Keep it very slow and steady. So he does go for it. Interesting. Play bishop e6. I need to be careful how I play this though. Knight g6 is probably fine. So I have knight f4 here. I mean, I know this is bad. Like, the computer is going to say this is -1 at least already. Let's see what he does though. Plays queen d2, logical. Bishop g4 looks like a good move here. Bishop e6 is not. h6 is I have too many moves. I'm gonna play h6. I don't know if it's right, but I just want to go bishop e6 and do something in the center of the board here. Because h4, I have bishop g4. I can always trade and draw it up, but that's pretty cheesy. I mean, in this round, I am trying to play something solid. Is a little bit too much. Would have been fun to see Aliakin and Capablanca streaming Title Tuesday. That would be something else. They'd probably be trying to figure out how the mouse works. Okay, so he does play h3, so I'm going to go here, of course. Because now there's no knight g5. That's why I did this. He tries to stop bishop g4, but the problem is I think my attack is just too fast on the queen side here. I could be wrong, but I think in general, I know the computers really don't like the setup for white. king b1. I mean b5 looks completely fine. I mean, I feel like my attack is just really fast here on the queen side. He can't even go knight f5 because he loses e4 here, so it's tough to play. He goes rook e1, so he wants knight f5. I mean, I can play d4 maybe. I don't want to play d4. I can also play c5 maybe. Don't like c5 either. Queen c7 also looks very human. Queen d... so many options, so little time. I'm just gonna stay solid with queen d7 here. If takes, I think I take with the bishop here. I mean, I always have some ideas with b4 and a3 in here as well. Yeah, I guess I should pre... Yeah, I guess I should pre-move. It seems like the right pre-move. He takes, which I'm actually very surprised by, because now I can just take. Now I have a big black center again. And d4, e4, knight e5, takes. I'm just up a pawn, right? I think I'm just up a pawn. Well, okay, I don't have time to figure it out. So takes. That's just a free pawn. I mean, he gets a blockade, but it's still a pawn. Yeah, he does it. I mean, of course I take the pawn. Or does he have f... No, f4 I can go back. I mean, it's just a pawn. It's not like it's anything special for me, but it is. I am up a pawn. Pawns cannot move backwards. This is also true. Yeah, knight e2 is the correct move, of course. He's trying to go knight c3, I guess. It's still very tricky. Annoyingly tricky, in fact. I'm gonna go here, maybe knight g5 and knight f3, maybe. Go here. Of course I blunder. Obviously I just have to blunder. Like, I had a feeling something was wrong and I have to just blunder anyway. Of course I just have to throw this game for like no reason at all. So upsetting. Ridiculous. I mean, just ridiculous. Why do I do this? I mean, I literally, I have all the time in the world and I just blitz out knight g5 like a total idiot. I mean, this is like so annoying to do this. And it's also a position where there's like literally no counterplay, of course. So pathetic. So pathetic by me. I mean, just so pathetic. I mean, if I get h3, h2, maybe I can pretend. Yeah, I'm just gonna go here and run the king up. I mean, if I can get something with the pawns, I mean, I don't know. Just go like here, I guess. That's a good move too. Oh, what the heck? What am I? Oh my gosh, I just can't. I'm just missing it. Oh my gosh, I'm just losing my mind today. What the heck was that? I just literally didn't see the pawn was hanging. And I mean, yeah, I just didn't. Ridiculous. I mean, just ridiculous. I'm just getting too tired. This is what happens when you stream for 8 hours. I mean, just ridiculous. That, I mean, the previous game fine to lose, but to lose that last one, yeah, I'm just like, I mean, I was so much better there. And G3 is a draw. Yeah, I mean, it's ridiculous. Like, he's so completely through this game, and G3 is, yeah, I mean, just so bad. Yeah, it's what happens when you've been streaming too long. Yeah, I just forgot the pawn was hanging. If I'd realized the pawn was hanging, I would have played G3 H 100%. But oh, frustrating. It's ruined the whole day. I mean, at least I won the early one, but yeah, I just like. And you know what's even better? Fedosei lost his game, or no, he didn't. He's still playing. Ugh. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah. Let's see. Danya is gonna win. Yeah, Rook D3. Rook D3.
Out of Bezos's pocket. Thanks. Hey Hikaru, thanks for your content. Keep going, legend. You are killing it.
What is Danya? How did Danya mess this up?
Bobby Bojangles just took $5 out of Bezos's
Block?
pocket. Thanks. Chess is hard.
How many moves have they played, by the way? No, now King D8's a draw again. King D6. Wait, no, now it's winning because you have Rook. You have Rook A7 is winning. Rook G7 and you win. Nice win for Danya. Of course, like I said, yeah, that actually makes me happy to see Danya win that game. Thank you so much to Bobby Bojangles for the 4. Thank you so much to Lars Boogie. But yeah, I mean, just like too long. Been streaming too long. G3, such an obvious move too. Yeah, last 2 games. I'll still play the last one. Why not? Maybe I can win and get something. I mean, that's very. I mean, just looking at the standing, that's very frustrating. Even if I had drawn the game, I would have had a chance. But yeah. Oh, frustrating. Yeah. Ugh. Yeah, I mean, probably. I mean, if I was trying to perform my best, I should probably stop between the 2 title Tuesdays. But whatever. No, if I gone G3, I think I would have won, by the way. If I had played G3, I think I would have won the game. He was so low on time, and there was actually not an obvious way for him to save it. No, I mean, I'm talking about the later G3, not the early G3. Play E4, do something. Let's play this 92, I guess. So frustrating, because I played such a good game. I mean, not good game, sorry, good tournament. I mean, just so frustrating. I allowed G6, of course. I'm gonna play E5 D4. This is not correct, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Yeah, I mean, I should stop in between, but there are other things that are more important, obviously. Let's go Rook E1. Still frustrating. Thank you so much to Novelitz for the prime. So frustrating. I mean, I could have won this. I could have won this anyway if I hadn't done that. So frustrating. Oh, great. Now I just blundered D4 too. Yeah. Okay. Well, that was exciting. I knew there was something wrong with me not playing A4 too. Yeah. What did I go here? A4 seems wrong somehow. Like A4 feels like it gives me a reprieve. Unless it's some kind of hard theory. Whatever. A3 Rook B1 takes. I'm fine, I think. Take E6. Somehow I'm okay here. Okay, maybe it's too strong. Well, no, maybe I'm just fine. Here on Bishop C5, maybe. He's got knight g4. Queen d4 is just very drawish. It's not what I want to play. I think I have to do it though. With a3, maybe rook b1. I mean, I think queen d2 is also a better move than this, but whatever. So frustrating. Threw away what should have been a great event. No, I didn't lose to Daniel. I threw the game against Bortnick. I threw the game and then I threw it again too. Like I threw the game once and then I threw it after he, for whatever reason, let me have chances. Okay, so he plays knight g4, so of course I take. I go rook b1. Knight e3, I play. Of course I have to take, and I mean, this is not really very attractive. He's got bishop d7. Oh, he plays a3. I guess I'll go here because if he gets bishop d7 c6, I can never win this. So I've got to play for something else. I guess b5. I mean, b5 is also a very, very good move. Or is it? Wait, maybe it's not actually. Wait, no, let's go here. I'll go here. Okay, he plays rook, but he's got rook d2, of course. Oh wait, no, rook b5 is rook d2 anyway. We'll go here. I guess I'll go g4, king g3, h4, and just pretend that I have something here. I don't. Bishop g8, I don't understand at all. The h4, I guess. Now I go here and rook c7. And g5 is the obvious move. King f3, e2 also looks completely fine. I mean, he's getting a little bit low on time. Not sure why, but he is. Go f4, f5 maybe. Rook e7. That's actually, I think, a good move. Ay, ay, ay. Oh wait, I can't play that. Oh, even f5 doesn't work. Oh yeah, I'm just flubbing this. I'm gonna lose this game. What was? Oh wait, what was that? Wait. Now I can maybe win the game again. So ridiculous. Oh, the king gets out. Oh my oh my god. Ay, ay, ay. I didn't realize. I thought it was checkmate. The heck. I thought it was checkmate and it's not. Disgustingly bad. Jeez, like what a way to finish the event too. He doesn't even want. I mean, oh, I slipped. What? Oh my, this is ridiculous. Okay. I mean, okay, this is a story of the day. Garbage. I mean, okay, I mean, maybe this is maybe this is supposed to make me feel good. The whole thing is pathetic by both of us. Yeah, I mean, I don't even care. That's so bad. Yeah, I mean, that's so bad. Like, I meant to go king e7 and then king f7 slips, and he of course pre-moves rook g7, which he should, by the way. I mean, that's just so bad. Yeah, I guess Daniel oh, Daniel doesn't even win. Bortnick wins. I mean, go figure. That is proof that that's actually one of the things in chess that's so frustrating. Is like Bortnick was completely lost early against like this 2600, completely lost, gets a lucky win, then of course I of course mess it up completely as well against him from a much better position, actually winning oddly enough. And yeah, that's just comical. I knew he'd pre-move it. No, I didn't know he was going to pre-move. I mean, it's just like disgusting. There's like no way to put it. Thank you, Cutie Jelly. Yeah, I mean, I finished 6th. I don't even care. It could be 6th, it could be 20th. But that final game sort of sums up everything. That being said, I do gain points today, though. I do gain points. You didn't donate to Ukraine because Bortnick doesn't live in the Ukraine. You donate to the US. He doesn't live in Ukraine. But anyway, it is what it is. Very frustrating, obviously. I mean, bishop c4 is wrong. Any other square, it's a draw. Any of these squares, you go to d5, e6, f7, or g8, and it's an easy draw. Yeah. What did Dania say? I don't know. You said something about Dania. Of course, Grishuk plays like a dummy. That's actually pretty funny to say, but yeah. No, any other square is a draw, because basically what happens is when I check and go here, there's always a check. So it's like he can just check me and then sit back here. Same thing for bishop f7. Same thing. Like I go check and then rook here, but there's always a check. That's the most important thing. Yeah. I've seen better games of Special Olympiad. Yeah. I mean, the whole game was garbage. I guess it's fitting that this is the game I win, where the whole thing was complete slot fest by both of us. And then the games where I actually played well and should have won, the games where I played well and should have won were the ones that of course I didn't. Bishop g4 was winning here and he didn't play it, obviously. But yeah, thank you so much to B-Ball is life for the 3 months. Appreciate it. Thank you so much to B-Ball. Yeah. Can't give Seminole stars. I don't know, maybe you can, maybe you can't. But yeah. No, I mean, just terrible, very frustrating. And then of course, like, I mean, Big Fish goes and messes up his tournament too as soon as he wins against me. He just loses like the last two as well. So yeah, but no, that's what it is. Yeah.